Did you know Guatemala has the biggest Koreatown in Central America? Well, I didn't, not until I met the Guatemalan Ambassador to Korea.
The second wave began in the 80s with the maquila industry. That is when the Korean community really grew in Guatemala. Nowadays, they are around 8,000 people. It's the largest Korean community in Central America and in the Caribbean also. In recognition of their presence, Guatemala City inaugurated 10 years ago Avenida Seúl and also inaugurated Koreatown.
After hearing that, I had no choice but to see it for myself. So I said goodbye to my wife, hopped on the plane, and met my amazing Guatemalteca guide, Carla.
Hello.
You are a giant in Guatemala. We're average me.
All right, guys, we're in Guatemala, and my guide for the trip,
Hola, welcome to Guatemala.
Carla. They even have Korean written at the airport on signs. It's interesting. That means that a lot of Koreans come to Guatemala. Yo hablo un poco español.
Wow.
Pero muy malo.
Era un domingo en la madrugada, anunciando los rayos del sol. Yo cantando mi voz, mi guitarra, cuando Francisco Ponce murió.
From Korea to Guatemala, there's no direct flight. You have to go either through America or Mexico. I went through Mexico. It's a long way. 14 hours in the first one, 2 hours in the second. But here we are. And my guide, Carla, what a fantastic woman. Wow, what an energy. I gave Carla and says, the Korean snacks. Let's see, what do we have? Kimchi snacks. One is spicy, one is not so spicy.
I like Korea already.
Already?
Since I'm the new kid in town, I don't really know where to start. All I know is that Koreatown is somewhere in Zona 7, which covers a pretty big area. Luckily, we've got a driver and Carla, who suggested we start at the Korean church, where a lot of the community comes together.
Guatemalan Korean church. Look at all the Korean cars. Hyundai, Kia. Oh, Japanese, not this one. It's the most Korean cars I've seen here. The parking of the church. All right, guys, first stop in Koreatown. We're at the church, which is, as you can see, not a small church. Interesting, when you drive around, you see a lot of Korean shops, like a barber, a beauty salon, a mini market. And I guess this church is quite central to the community. 안녕하세요. 혹시 한국 사람인가요? 네. 제가 한국에서 살고 있는데 여기 코리아타운 어떤지 궁금했어요. 안녕하세요. 네, 반갑습니다. 네, 반갑습니다. 스페인어도 하세요? 저는 스페인어 못해요. 한국어만.
It's kind of bangawoyo, you know that nice to meet you feeling? Meeting Koreans here in Guatemala. As a Dutchman who has lived in Korea for almost 8 years, it almost feels like home. Inside the church, you'll find shelves of Korean books and, of course, Korean Bibles. I'm still hoping to meet someone who can quickly show us around inside.
혹시 여기 과테말라 생활 살기 어때요? 괜찮아요? 한국보다? 안 그리워요? 그립지 않아요?
부모님.
부모님
보고 싶지.
역시 저도.
네,
네덜란드 사람인데 부모님.
부모님 빼고 뭐 형제들은 각자들 뭐 가족이 있으니까.
네.
근데 부모님만 아니라면은 여기 과테 천국이에요.
네.
진짜 좋아요.
그럼 일요일마다 여기 살몬하고
우리 한국 사람들만.
한국 사람
예전에는 그 일부는 여기 원주 현지인들,
네.
일부는 한국 분들 했는데 현지인들 따로 기회를 만들어졌어요. 독립시켰어요.
There are around 200 Korean companies in Guatemala. Small, big, and medium size. We don't have a Chinese a Chinatown,
yeah.
but we do have a Koreatown.
Next up, guys, check this out. Rodeo Hanguk Market. A little supermarket, Korean supermarket, right here in Guatemala City. And there's a tok bangatkan Rodeo Hanguk Super. Oh, ¿está aquí? No, gracias. BTS tteokbokki, cooktok.
No prohibido las mascotas.
It's funny because there's a cat inside. Look at that.
Pero no pueden entrar because he's the boss.
He's the boss. Ah, that's why. He's our jefe. Almost all the products are from Korea, except for Sapporo, it's Japanese. I feel like I'm the guide of Carla now. Hola, ¿qué tal? Hola, 네덜란드에서 왔습니다. 근데 한국에서 살고 있습니다.
진짜요?
네네네. 저는
Famoso.
de verdad.
Y él vive en Corea y su esposa es de Corea.
pero no hablo español. 네.
Su esposa es de Corea.
그러면은 부인은 한국에 있고요?
네.
아,
제가
지금 여행
네네네. 안녕하세요. 반갑습니다. 네, 바트라고 합니다. 네, 바트. 네. 네덜란드에서 왔는데 한국에서 살고 있어요. 네. 네, 성북구, 서울 성북구. 네. 혹시 여기 오래 사셨어요?
30년.
30년? 헐. 지금 한국 사람 아니고 과테말라 사람 됐습니다.
네.
아, 그렇군요. 여기 어때요? 살기 생활 좋아요?
네, 좋아요.
한국보다 뭐가 달라요?
일단 날씨가 좋아요.
네.
날씨가 좋고 그리고 사람들이 편하게 해줘요.
아, 그래요?
네, 되게 이렇게 로맨틱하고
오.
이게 캄다운.
아하.
한국은 좀 뭐든지 quickly
빨리빨리. 과테말라 사람도 여기 많이 와요? 네.
과테말라 사람들 하프,
네.
한국 사람들 하프.
와, 너무 신기해요. Check this out, guys. Bibimbap, we have all the soy sauces. It's just like you're in Korea. Like I don't see any difference. This is crazy. I'm actually curious about the prices. Like, is it so much more expensive than in Korea? Let's see. What can we easily compare? 근데 한국 여기 그 값이 한국보다 더 비싸요? 아니 똑같아요? 많이 더 비싸요?
네.
아, 어쩔 수 없지. 근데 진짜 다 있어요.
그죠? 웬만한 건 다 있죠.
¿Habla coreano? Un poco. ¿Te gusta Corea? ¿Qué te gusta? ¿Comidas? Kimchi. ¿Aquí hasta kimchi? Sí. ¿De dónde? ¿Cuánta cosa? ¿Y Hannah? 50?
I've been to several Korean markets around the world, and yeah, they usually have the standard stuff, but this one had more. Literally everything an average Korean would need in their kitchen. So cool. And for my guide and driver, I wanted to grab my favorite Korean ice cream.
Guys, my favorite ice cream. 이거 더 있어요, 여기. Yeah, Carla, if you have a hangover, or you don't drink, hangover cure. Gracias, hasta luego. Adios. You like it?
Love it.
You love it? Cesar, our driver, he likes it.
The official date for the diplomatic relation began in October 1962. Actually, the relation began when a Guatemalan writer translated. It's a love story. It's the story of Chunyan. The name is Fragrant Spring. That writer, who was Enrique Gómez Carrillo, traveled near Korea, and in 1905 he saw this love story in French, and he translated this story, and by doing that he was the first to introduce Korean literature to Latin America. Our relation began with literature.
When you think of Koreans abroad, you might picture LA or Beijing. But finding a vibrant community here in Guatemala was such a fun discovery. What really motivated them to come were the global manufacturing and export opportunities, especially in the textile industry. Waves of Korean textile factories and other export-related businesses started arriving in the 1980s and 1990s. As a migrant in Korea myself, I can probably relate to some of their challenges living in a foreign country. But unfortunately, we can't go that deep now. All I can do is give you a quick impression of the Koreatown community.
In spite of being so far from Guatemala, because it's 13,000 kilometers away from Guatemala, there are similarities. Among the similarities, respect for our ancestors, respect of traditions, and sense of community. There are more, of course.
I noticed a small square filled with Korean businesses, and among them, this bakery inspired by traditional Korean pastries.
I'm so happy we have a car. I don't know how I would have done that by myself. So we have a little square with a Korean restaurant. The choice is, I believe, a Korean baker. And then there's another Korean restaurant right over here. Buenos dias. Aha, what?
They have
Their own little newspaper.
Isn't that amazing?
한국어 정보. What? Okay, so these are all Korean-inspired pastries.
I guess Koreans even kept coming after the 2000s, as this young restaurant owner only arrived 25 years ago.
35? 33살. 네네네. 그럼 한국 기억하지 않아요?
저는 2년 전에 또 갔다 왔고.
오, 2년 전에.
저희 가족도 보고.
네. 고향이 어디예요?
고향이 서울이에요.
서울?
네, 서울. 저는 한국을 그렇게 잘 알지 못해요.
네.
지리를 잘 모르고 그냥 서울 좀 알고 뭐 인천 조금 알고 경기도 우리 외할머니 있는 데 좀 알고 그래가지고.
The Korean wave, is it hitting Guatemala?
Many young people, especially young people in Guatemala, are interested in K-pop, K-dramas, K-food, K-beauty.
Okay, beauty. Okay, so they have samgyeopsal, moksal. ¿Qué te gusta?
¿Cuál me gusta a mí? El ramopsal.
Samgyeopsal.
Ese es buenísimo.
¿Te gusta el soup? No, más o menos.
Me gusta la ramen. Eso está.
라면?
Eso sí.
그
Sabor semi picante y
근데 mucho picante.
mucho picante. Exactamente.
Sí, kimbap.
El kimbap, buenísimo, buenísimo. Así como el donkas también es buenísimo.
Donkas. Tú sabes todos. It's so weird to be in Guatemala, in Koreatown, and I feel like home. I feel like I'm at home.
No doubt you're getting the idea of what Koreatown is like. But along the way, we noticed some interesting drawings on the wall that we had to check out.
We're just improvising here, guys. Here, Happy Mart, Productos Asiáticos, so Asian products. So this man is wearing traditional Korean clothes. They're carrying Korean products, Korean product, Korean product. Well, it's kind of interesting drawings. Okay, let's have a look inside. So these are K-pop groups.
Sí, I recognize them.
Those are Blackpink.
I recognize them.
Aquí tiene solo producto de coreano. Y japonés.
Japonés y coreano.
So Japanese and Korean. 그 과테말라 사람도 많이 와요? 여기 엄청 많이 와요? 90%? You make your own soju? They make their own soju? What? 혹시 질문이 있어요. 이 소주 여기 만드셨어요?
아니요, 한국에서
네.
진로가 아니라 한국의 어느 공장, 소주 공장이랑 우리 사장님이 런칭하셨어요.
그렇군요.
저희 마르카가 진로가 아니라 미스터 고르디또로 수입해요.
아하.
예. 근데 맛은 진로 맛이랑
진로 같아요? 똑같아요?
네, 근데 한국 분들은 안 좋아하세요. 왜냐면 사보로 있는 거 맛소주거든요.
네.
맛소주 안 좋아하고
역시. 네.
도 있긴 한데
네.
한국 진로를 더 좋아하세요. 한국 분들은.
맞아요.
네.
한국에서 그 딸기 맛 그런 맛이 다 없어졌어요. Flavored soju in Korea has almost disappeared completely. I don't know. I don't see it anymore. It used to be everywhere in restaurants for a short time, and then it suddenly disappeared because Koreans like the original flavor of soju, including me. But when you travel and you find Korean products in supermarkets, they usually have flavored soju, like here, strawberry. There's a billiards here. It looks so Korean. Oh, hola. ¿Billiard?
Billiard, coreano.
¿Hablas inglés?
No.
No.
Solo.
Yo hablo un poco español. Pero vivo en Corea.
No, jefe.
Yo vivo.
tu
jefe
okay.
vive en Corea, sí.
Corea norte, sur.
Yo, sur.
Sur.
Sí.
Okay, sí.
El jefe Corea del Sur.
Sí.
Sí.
Exploring Koreatown in Guatemala was more than interesting. Too bad I didn't have time to visit any of the textile factories. Maybe next time. As someone who lives in Korea, visiting a K-town in another country almost felt like home. It made me realize how much Korea has grown on me over the years. It's become a part of me. Funny enough, I don't always notice that when I'm in Korea, but being here made it crystal clear. But this doesn't conclude our Guatemala journey just yet. Carla and Cesar are about to take me deep into Maya territory. And now that you've seen how many Koreans live in Guatemala, it's a good time to show you the country they actually call home.
Kind of like the Welcome to My Dong series. Just this time the neighborhood is in Guatemala. I will see you in the next video. Haru.